It's the Date Master. Yes, we're back again with another banger. Coming through with a late night. Some late night action. And I said I was going to get into these conspiracies a little bit more. And we're also going to get into the realities of what you're looking at take place in real time. They say the revolution will not be televised, and I can agree. It won't be on TV. It is currently happening on social media because social media is now the new TV. If you have an iPhone or an Android, whatever phone you have, I think they have a feature that calculates the time that you spend on your phone a week. I get a weekly report and it shows me how much time I've spent on my phone. But I spend a lot of time on my phone doing business, creating, following up and doing business. I know a lot of people spend more time on their phone doing other things. So ask yourself, if I'm on my phone 10 to 12 hours a day on average, I really don't have a lot of time to watch TV. But getting into the fabric of the United States, the West, you notice these movements, the targeting of masculine men, masculine voices, and masculine spaces being sabotaged from either within or from the outside. Why are masculine spaces being targeted? Why are masculine men being targeted and removed and incarcerated under false allegations? You know it's always allegations. You know it's never any concrete proof. You notice that? Well, I'll tell you why. Because the West, what America does, they do a great job in media propaganda. The media propaganda that the West has monopolized is so great and so vast and so powerful that when someone brings up the real truth, you question it, such as Elvis Presley, Hugh Hefner, documented pedos. They have videos and pictures of Elvis Presley with the 14-year-old girl, Woody Allen. But yet the media does not portray this. They put R. Kelly in front of your TV for 6 weeks straight, and then they take him off. Then they put Bill Cosby in front of your TV for six weeks straight, and then they put Tory Lanez in front of your TV for 6 weeks straight. And then it keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. Then they put Andrew Tate in front of your TV for 6 weeks straight. No proof, though. But yeah, you show documented proof with Woody Allen, Hugh Hefner, Elvis Presley. So this is how the West has gained a lot of control, because they've indoctrinated a lot of society, if not most of society. That's why most people just go with the flow. Whatever the popular vote is, no matter if it's right or wrong, they're gonna go with who they like, who's been propagated or who's been propped up to be good versus bad. You had Bill Cosby, for instance, family man, had no negative press. All of a sudden, they have these women with allegations coming from 30 years. Now you look at Mike Tyson. Now you have a woman coming after him from 30 years ago. You look at the fall of the family, the propagation of abortion, the promoting of abortion. I think a WNBA player just did a video and made some posts about how she was scolded and betrayed by her own teammates because they found out she got pregnant. But the WNBA, I believe, is pro-abortion, right? So if she would have went to them and said, "Hey, I got pregnant, but I got an abortion," they would have cheerleaded that on. They would have applauded her. So you look at the breakdown of the family. You look at the imagery, the images, the subtle imagery that we do not really pay attention to when you see the ads in Walmart, Target, where it's single mothers and not families. You look at your TV shows where it's not nuclear families, but dysfunctional families, blended toxic families. You have Tyler Perry, who's made a killing off of the dysfunction and the propagation of negative black stereotypes of men and women. And we sold out the theaters to go watch this because we could identify with it. They have these conspiracy theories with the chemtrails. You know, what's in your food? You got atrazine. You got the jab. Why why are they not reporting 100,000 cases a day like there was just 6 months ago? Why is Florida no longer the hot spot of C-19? Why aren't they reporting 50,000 cases in a weekend from people going to the beach, as if people stop going to the beach in Miami knowing they get pretty much consistent weather all year round? Why are the 30,000 plus cases? Why are the hospitals not filled to the brim like they once were? What's in your food? Are you using fluoride toothpaste? Is the fluoride calcifying your pineal gland? It's a lot of things that's taking place at one time. You're in the sensory overload. You don't know whether to duck, lean back, jump out the way. You don't know what to do. You have so many things coming at you at one time. Having to maintain and go to work, having to wake up and handle business, having to rear kids, having to feed kids, having to feed yourself. You got to go to the gym. You can't eat that fried food. You can't eat that anymore. You can't drink simply orange juice no more because it says all natural. We found out that it has toxic chemicals in it. What does the future of the West looks like? What does it look like? I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like communism, censorship. TikTok, YouTube, they got to manually review your videos before it gets posted to make sure you're not saying anything that goes against the agenda. The women can run rampant and say anything they want, do anything they want. Sexually explicit photos on Instagram and Facebook, knowing that it's children on the internet. Knowing that it's children on the internet that may just so happen to stumble across their pages, they don't care. They're sexually liberated, right? They're sexually liberated, so no one else's feelings or opinion matters. It's what they want to do, right? It's what they want to do, right? Krishan and Blueface, the new black face of the couples, toxic, fighting each other. This masculine woman who's clearly mentally disturbed and has some untreated trauma gets applauded, gets interviewed to display to the world how dysfunctional black women can be. And we're sharing it and watching it. You put something on the internet that involves Blueface or Krishan, it's going to go viral almost every time. You're going to get the exposure almost every time. Why is that? Why does the algorithm catch that and run with it? But if you put something positive about education, money, being masculine, putting value in yourself as a man, that gets shadow banned. That gets dumbed down in the algorithm. Don't they have a program where they're giving out phones for free? All you have to do is bring your W-2s. The old Obama phone plan. Why do you think they want to give you a cell phone that you don't have to pay the bill for? When is America ever giving you something for free? When have they ever given you something for free? Stimulus. They gave you a stimulus, right? But now look at gas prices. You think gas is going to stop at $3.27? And this is just where I'm at in the South. I can only imagine what it's going to be like in New York, LA, Vegas. It's not going to stop here. The housing market. They have a base minimum wage, knowing that you can't get a suitable one-bedroom apartment on that wage. I mean, you look at New York. Strategic gentrification. It is separating the weaker class from the dominant class. Oh, they're going to separate. Their segregation has not disappeared or dissipated. It's still here. And they're currently in the process of churning and recalibrating that system, hiking up living expenses in this area versus that area. Ask yourself, what can you really get making $8 an hour, $15 an hour when gas is $3.37 and the gas is burning like water? Like regular alcohol, the gas is burning. You have to put gas in your car every, 2 days? Let's look at those who commute 20 to 30 minutes to work every day. You're spending upwards to $100 to $150 a week just on gas, and that's not even including going to get your lunch. I think we need to pay attention, but they have us so drunk and intoxicated with drama and BS that we just pacify ourselves with social media and just get on social media and let the day run by. No planning, no proactive planning, no saving, no investing, no starting or putting on a new leg under the table for the extra pressure that is coming and that is pretty much here. You're just going on about your day, still buying the J's every week, right? Still going to the club every week, right? Still smoking that ounce every week, right? Still getting that bottle or two every week, right? Nothing, changing nothing. And it's just, we have this, oh, it's just going to pass over. It's kind of like being in that storm. You have a tornado watching. You have an idea in the back of your mind that this storm is not going to hit me. I'm going to be okay. But you look on TV, you see other people that have been impacted by that storm that you just knew wasn't going to touch your area. But storms come and go. And don't think for 1 second that you are immune to a storm hitting your area. You're one storm away from losing everything that you have. And this is the smug and the arrogant attitude. We haven't had storms in our life. A lot of people have not faced a lot of adversity. So they just have this smug, arrogant, I can do what I want attitude. And then when life hits, they're looking for help. They're looking for a savior. They're looking to humble. They're looking for humility. They're looking for empathy. Olympus has fallen. And it is going to fall. I mean, just look at what they're teaching your kids in school. But that's another subject. But you guys let me know what you think about this video. What you think about the future of the West, the United States in particular. Do you think it's rainbows and sunshine at the end of the tunnel? Only tomorrow knows. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's the Date Master.